Let's go, my name's Dakis and welcome to our first look at Deep Sky Derelicts. What is Deep Sky Derelicts? It's a game, a turn-based combat game similar to Darkest Dungeon with a little sci-fi flair. There are some big differences in between the two. One in particular is it's based on a card system, not necessarily an ability system, which makes things a little bit different. Not to mention, it's more of like a comic book style than like the Darkest Dungeon type vibe to it, but we'll dial in here. We'll roll in with oddly enough we'll be called the scabs here. We have Lithium, who's a scrapper. Gives you your weaponry, tech, medical, scavenging skills, and mental skills. Oh, you can change what they look like. Cool. This guy kind of looks like Shia LaBeouf, but Abe is a tracker. Seems to be very good at weaponry, and Whiskey is also a tracker. Let's go. Tracker I think is like a sniper. Why don't we go with a leader? Sounds good to me. Look at that mental fortitude. So we got a weaponry, a scavenger, and some kind of ninja. Let's dial in. Alright, so new save. So this is, I've played one run just to get a feel for it. It takes like a very like sci-fi comic book feel to it. Alright, so here's the sub-governor. I've been expecting you. Now I don't need to tell you the world's unjust. You must know it's better than most. Being aristocrat myself, I can only imagine the hardships you must endure. That's why I'm offering you a possibility to leave behind that brutal life of yours. Just give me the quick rundown. I don't want to sit here and yap. I want to play. Report back to me as soon as you find any information about the mothership. Prove yourself worthy, and I'll grant you a broader working permit. If you manage to find and secure the mothership, citizenship is yours. But bear in mind, you're not the only one I've extended this offer to. Got it. So we're fighting for our citizenship. Dial in as Whiskey the leader. All right, so here's a couple things here. You've got a pawn shop. You can buy and sell stuff. It's got like a little hint of Borderlands in it. Just a little bit of a Borderlands hint to it. So we got medical bay. Here's where our crew is currently. And then here's where we get our mission's the Lair, aka the mercenary hub. Dial in here. Welcome to Lair. Believe it or not, this is the entertainment center of the station. We sell drinks to soothe the pain and keep track of open contracts. All right, egging for science. We're looking for people proficient in combat to secure a rare mawworm egg. Mayworm egg. We'll take it. Egging for science. Honest Hank's Scrap House. Always looking for good condition scrap for a fair price. Bring us 3 intact T-model janitor robot parts. No problem. We'll take that as well. And Wormling Research. I slank. Purveyor of fine substance needs 5 wormling intestines. Now I know what you're thinking. He's making wormine. Has to be. Untrue. These are for the top line research on wormlings. Honest, I'll pay you handsomely. Alright, we'll take it. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to slide into the DMs here and see what is going on. Alright, so let's slide in the DMs here and hopefully see what the heck is going on with this ye old little jumper here. Excuse me. Alright, I like this spaceship. I don't know why it's got like a little bit of a Space Quest 1 feel to it. But alright, anyways. Here's where you decide where you go, how you're gonna go. I'll be your pilot today. Show me your ticket and choose a destination from the star map. So apparently we get to travel for free in our current juncture because the sub-governor is allowing us to. Where the heck we're supposed to go is beyond me. So let's go ahead and open our PDA. This gives us our crew, our inventory, our mission log, and scanner. Alright, so we need to go to Ammer. Egging for science. We're looking for find location data aboard the derelict Ammer, and we're also looking for some mawworm eggs. Alright, let's dial into the combat here. Level 3. Water and cookies included, excuse me? Alright. So you get a chance to see the combat here. The movement's very different than Darkest Dungeon, because that's what a lot of people are going to compare this to. Okay, here we are, return here when you're ready to go back out. So let me explain a few things. We should check out the PDA so we know where we're going. So essentially this 100 at the top, this is essentially our energy that we have to get on and off the ship. So if this goes to 0 and we're not off the ship, we're ripperonis. So open up the PDA. We can scan. Scan will take 5 of that 100 EP. So it'll bring us down to 95. But let's just... We don't want to waste that. Every movement's very important. So here we go. Fresh faces. Are you here about mawworm eggs? Are you with the Sciences Institute? Yes, I'm here about the contract. Let's say, are you with the Science Institute? Keenan Plock. Yes, I'm Keenan Plock. I was sent here to observe the mawworm in its natural habitat and collect one of its eggs for research. But they're pretty territorial. I don't have the equipment nor the training to beat them in combat, which is why I contacted HQ to put a contract. We're the people. Can you share any details regarding the contract? My research indicates that the nest is somewhere in this area. I'll mark it on your scanner. Thank you, Keenan. So that, I thought this might have been an engagement, but apparently not. I don't believe he marked it. So we can scan, but that burns a lot. So let's just move. See, and here's the thing that's a little bit different. So you can move around and nothing actually happens. I don't want to say the background changed, but there's not, every move you make is, there's not something that's triggering it. Like a fight or anything like that. Ooh. Loot excellent. We'll check for any equipment mods. Better gear is always helpful. Remember, there's a list of all mods and scrap we've collected in the inventory tab. Got it. Data pad. All right, we'll take it. I'm not gonna read that though. Get the, all right, just get it out of here. Just, we're not here to read. We could do a scan here, but I'd rather go north of the wall here. Should we scan? What's power generator? Supply power to nearby tiles. Action and power tiles take no energy. Alright, so we should probably scan here pretty soon, but you can also move 2 steps. You can move as many steps as you want at a time. Here we go. We got a hostility janitor. It's hostile, Dan. I got it. Insolent meat bags are slowing the purity of the vessel. Prepare to fight. Let's go. Alright, so right here in the bottom left, these aren't abilities. These are actual cards that you play. So you don't have like any default... if you run out of cards, there's no default action. You run out of cards, you run out of cards. Ripperonis. Alright. So let's go ahead and... let's do a little single shot with Abe. See, part of the issue is they don't... I would like to see their helmets here instead of their face. I don't care about their face. Alright. Let's go single shot. Let's work Lefty LaRue here. It's got a nice comic book feel to it. They didn't completely jack the Darkest Dungeon attack system. I mean, there's a lot of changes, and the fact that it's this theme, it drew me to it a little bit. All right, so Inspire. All friendlies draw 1 card and gain 11% to energize. That's a good deal. Because cards are good. Versus 2x4. Let's go Inspire. Plus the music's kind of nice. Alright. So Lithium's up. What's he good for? Craft Supply. Draw 4 cards. Choose 1 and discard the others. Energize 1. Burst Fire, Heavy Strike, Dirty Punch. 100% damage and 33% miss chance to a single target for 2 turns. Let's do the Dirty Punch. Let's Dirty Punch this guy. Put a little glue in his face. Alright. This is our sniper. This is the one. Let's go aim shot. 7 to 10 right to your dome piece. Alright, hit him with the shield. So the blue number is the shield, clearly, and then the red number is their health. And then this green or red indicator is either a buff or a debuff. Alright, so we got Abe. We can single strike. Let's go after him. Single strike. So strike is like a physical attack, melee attack. Shot is, you can put it together. Compliment. This is a new card. Excuse me. Target ally draws a card and gains 20% damage for 2 turns. This is what I'm talking about. So we're going to compliment our sniper here. Thank you. Ooh. Smiley face. Alright, took 14 to the dome piece. This person needs their shields recharged. All right, lithium. We do 3x bursty. Heavy strike. Let's do heavy strike. Forward to the face. Did we get a chance to debuff it? Alright, this is interesting. Weapon enhancers, 66 damage for 2 turns. We're putting all the buffs on the sniper. We're shoving our chips all in on the sniper. They're doubling up on her. Alright, so she should just rip face right here. Alright, double shot, 2x4. I was expecting more of a face rip than that. 3x1 to 3. Let's see if we can get the kill here. Ooh, not a good RNG on us. Abe, finish. Abe, you must finish with a single strike. So that's a. So Abe is our sniper. We should probably learn the difference. All right, Whiskey is our swords individual. All right, we're dialed. Self recharge, probably should use that. We're gonna need that, but can she do any serious damage? I don't think so. Target ally draws a card. We gotta look out for our snipes here, man. Our snipes, Abe, is getting banged up a little bit. Don't hit Abe. I'm okay with that. All right, lithium, self recharge, craft supplies. Let's go at. We'll start punching them up here a little bit. Hopefully clear the way from the chaff. Dan, that's not how the saying goes. Self recharge. See, this is really important because we have no shields left. So build our shields back up here. I know we were losing an attack buff, but such is life. Oh, she's almost down too. She needs a self recharge. Dan, you gonna do any damage to this clown? We need to. Let's do a heavy strike. Start beating him. I'm a little disappointed with Lithium's athletic prowess not getting it done. All right, Abe on the other hand. Let's do mark the target. This will maybe help us across the board. Minus 20% damage distance for 3 turns. Plus 3% focus for each attack on target. All right, Whiskey, you gotta dial it in here. We need a big hit. Dice them up. Okay, good. All right, dial in. So we got lithium. Lithium's this jabroni right here. What can he do? Craft supply. I just feel like we need to make sure our guys don't get killed here. What is this? Ripping strike. Let's go shield recharge. Can never go wrong with a good old-fashioned shield recharge. All right, now we'll single shot him. We needed a little more damage. We'll take the 9-piece right off the top of the janitor's dome. I will say this game, it seems the level of difficulty is definitely ratchet. Excuse me. They just wiped our leader. Craft supply. That really didn't do us a whole heck of a lot of good. We'll take the dirty punch. Get dirty punch. We should win this fight, but wasn't expecting to lose our first individual here. Single strike. Gotta watch it, man. These guys are 1 or 2. No. Just jacked the shield by 24. The other option we can do, you can draw a card for 10, but it's taking 10 off the top. We don't want to do that. That's very valuable EP. Lithium's got enough shield. Let's go ahead and DP him. That glue on his grill piece. Let's take the shot, or should we? I feel like we got to play the long game on this one. We got to play the long game. We can essentially, I don't want to say we can wait this guy out, but we can kind of wait him out. We should be able to, unless he keeps recharging up. Weapon enhancer. Plus 66 damage for 2 turns. Yes, sir. So we'll save that single shot for that enhanced life fire. Should we go bursty? We'll give it bursty. It's so bad. Aimed shot. Let's go. 19 to the dome piece. That we needed that one. Self-repaired. We don't really have any like anti-blockers. We can't stop this guy from healing. That's an unfortunate situation. Especially when Abe hits you with the 7-piece. The other fights I've had in my previous off-camera run is very similar to this in terms of the engagements are definitely staminitic in nature. So I think we need to just keep the heat on him. Why has he got these buffs? Get that out of here. Heavy strike. So like this guy, we need to add. I don't know how we add better cards. I imagine it would be done by upgrading equipment, but right now our basic loadout not getting the job done. All right, we'll mark the target. Okay, we still don't have to mess with their shields yet. Let's hit him with the heavy strike again. 5 right through the dome. 11. We just got to finish him. Come on, give me a big one. No G-Hills. No G-Hills. Well, Dan, of course he's going to G-Hill. Also, I don't know what's going on. Why we're losing. I guess we lose 1 EP per turn. Does that seem right? I don't know how this necessarily works, but. And this guy's got half damage. I think we got to go for it. Single shot. Oh, I wanted single shot. That was dirty, man. Oh, we got 2 single shots. You're done. You hit him with the crit. Just finish this guy off. No more G-Hills. Your time is up. Heavy strike. Let's go. 3 damage. Actually, let's get cocky. Use the single strike on him. Man. That was one heck of a battle. The remains of a destroyed T-type janitor. So here's the thing. I don't even know where we are in our mission log. Honest scrapping. We only have 1 part. I think here's what we're going to do. Let's scan, I guess. Or we can go back here. See, we can't get too far out. We've only got 52. So we'll move forward and go back home. There should be no interference. We'll do a little scanning here. Oh, wow. That was extremely helpful. We kind of want to stay near the exit. But that guy didn't mark it on the map for us. Our energy reserve is running low. We need to use energy cells, find other means to recharge. How do we do that? Ooh, there's a signal here. I just don't think we got enough juice to do it. And we can't charge here. So maybe there's a charging station out here somewhere. Yes. So that might be helpful, but we don't have it. Let's go just a little bit more. We'll get a little bit greedy here. Uh-oh, someone's coming for us. No. Junior Captain. Biological stains detected. Charge up the lasers. Let's see if these guys are hopefully not as tough as the last one. It's not going to look good for us here. We got to retreat. Get the heck out of here. Cut our losses. This guy. Get out of here. We're not gonna make it out. Get us out of here. Go home. No, why would it go that way? We want to go. We want to fight through. It's not a good look for us. We gotta take 2 more shots. Good. I just want to see what happens when we retreat. Go down. Why would we go that way? I think it's over. I don't think there's any way we can get out of this because we're backed into a corner. Unless there's anything good we can put on. I don't think so, man. I think this is... We got caught between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, we're done. Well, is there an option to bend the knee? Well, Dan, why don't you try fighting? Well, it may be a little too late for that, but we'll try. Who's the weakest of them all? This game's really hard, man. I mean, go ahead and pick apart our decisions. But I don't think we made any poor decisions. Maybe just instead of exiting right away, that's the only thing I could think of. So maybe instead of completing a mission in one sit down, maybe you got to go out and come back in and stack the parts. But we'll see what happens when we die here. Janitor's gonna make us just grab a seat in the front row. I mean, we could delay the inevitable. That's not my lifestyle though. But I just don't think we got a shot here. I don't see it. But we'll try the weapon enhancer. Maybe we'll get like a bazooka. We'll pull out of a rabbit in a hat. Something of that nature. Sit yourself. Game over. You were defeated in combat and your remains are left to rot in the derelict. Well, Deep Space Derelicts, not very forgiving. Interesting take on the turn-based combat game. I would like to see somewhere down the road, if we get better inventory, we get, you know, one might assume, you know, better stuff. Maybe we should have dialed in higher weaponry individuals, going with like 330s and dial them in. Nonetheless, this game's been out for about a month. It's in early access. It's supposed to be in full release in first quarter 2018. I believe it's about $14.99 US. If you enjoyed it, clicking the like button helps out a great deal. If you'd love to share with a friend, neighbor, enemy, fellow derelict. And if you'd like to see this in a mini-series, let me know in the comments below. All depends. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Later.